సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి అండ్ ఫర్ మోర్ అప్డేట్స్ బెల్ ఐకాన్ క్లిక్ చేయడం మర్చిపోకండి.
We are going to discuss half-wave rectifier. Half-wave rectifier is the general rectifier. General rectifier. So, half-wave rectifier consists one transformer and one diode and one load resistance. Okay, half-wave rectifier consists transformer. This is the transformer. Transformer consists two coils. One is the primary coil and another is secondary coil. So this is the primary coil, this is the secondary coil. Primary coil is connected to AC input. Current, that is the AC. General AC current is the 230 volts, 50 hertz. So this is the primary coil, this is the secondary coil. Secondary coil is connected to one diode. This is connected to load resistance. This is the one diode. This is the point A, this is the point B. Finally, output voltage is coming. So this output voltage is the DC, steady current. This is the steady current. So this is the half-wave rectifier. Half-wave rectifier circuit consists transformer. The transformer, the primary coil is fed by the AC current, is connected to AC current, and secondary coil end point A is connected to P type of semiconductor. This is the P type of semiconductor, this is the N type of semiconductor, this is the PN junction diode. So B is connected to N type of layer, A is connected to P type of semiconductor. The between N type of semiconductor is connected to load resistance, across the load resistance. Finally the output voltage is comes out. Okay, so this is the steady current, that is the DC current. So this is the finally half-wave rectifier circuit. So in the circuit of the half-wave rectifier, two cases. Then case one is the forward current, case 2 is the reverse bias. Forward bias is the this is the right bias, correct bias. This is the false bias, wrong bias. Okay, so in the first case, the positive half cycle, there is a positive potential at point A. The diode D becomes forward bias and acts as closed switch. Therefore current flows through the resistor, load resistance. And the same during negative half cycle, there is negative potential at point A. There is the diode becomes a reverse bias and acts open switch. Okay, then the current will not flows. In the case 1, switch is closed. This switch is closed. So this is the forward bias. Forward bias. P type of semiconductor is connected to positive terminal of the battery. N type of semiconductor is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. Negative terminal of the battery. So this is the pure connection. This is the pure connection. So in this case, the potential is the positive potential. Current flows through the resistor. Current flows through the resistor. In the case 2, this is the reverse bias. This is the reverse bias. So this reverse bias, P type of semiconductor is connected to negative terminal of the battery. N type of semiconductor is connected to the positive terminal of the battery. This is the false bias. So in this case, current will not flow through the load resistance. Current will not flow the total circuit. So in the two cases, first case is the current flow. Second case is the current will not flow. Another case, current will not flow. So this is the off wave. So in the case 2, the reverse bias acts open switch. This is the case 2, open switch. So current will not flow. And the case 1, switch off, closed switch. So current flows. Current will not flow. This is the case 2. This is the case 1. Okay. This is the voltage, maximum voltage. This is the time curve, current. Okay. So first of all, this is the half of 0, pi, 2 pi, 3 pi. Okay. In the first half cycle, consider A is the secondary is positive, that is the PN junction is the forward bias. Forward bias means P type of semiconductor is connected to positive terminal of the battery. N type of semiconductor is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. That is the pure connection. Forward bias means pure connection. In the forward bias, the current allows current flow the load resistance. This is the off cycle flow. And another cycle, this is the reverse bias. So P type of semiconductor is connected to negative terminal of the battery. N type of semiconductor is connected to positive terminal of the battery. This is the false connection. This is the reverse bias. In the reverse bias, current will not flow through the load resistance. So this is the 0. Another off cycle, forward bias, current flows. Another off cycle, current will not flow. So in the cases of 0 to pi allow the current flows. Pi to 2 pi does not allow the current flow. 2 pi to 3 pi allow. 3 pi to 4 pi does not allow. So totally this is the output graph of the half wave. rectifier, off wave rectifier. So analysis of off wave rectifier and some parameters, we have to find the some parameters. So first of all, input current is the sinusoidal voltage. Input current is the sinusoidal voltage. Sinusoidal voltage, that is the input voltage. Okay, so voltage equals to Vm sin omega t. This is the general form of the AC voltage. This is the general form of the AC voltage. That AC voltage equals to maximum voltage into sin omega t. Sin omega t. Here maximum voltage. This is the secondary voltage of the secondary voltage. Secondary voltage. Consider the diode is an idealized piecewise linear approximation resistance. So here forward resistance, this is the forward resistance in the on state. Reverse bias is reverse resistance is the infinite. This is the off state. Off state means there is no allow current. This is the on state. This is the on state because this is the on state. This current off state, but this is the open switch. This is the closed switch, off switch, closed switch. Okay, so here two conditions, that is the I of t, current value of t function with respect to time equals to, that is the Im sin omega t. This is also I equals to Im sin omega t. V equals to Vm sin omega t. These are all AC sinusoidal currents forms, sinusoidal current forms. Generally, we have to need the function current with respect to time Im sin omega t. Im sin omega t for allow current allow 0 omega t pi. This is the theta. 0 is less than or equal to theta is less than or equal to pi. That means generally omega equals to angular position upon t. Here theta equals to omega t. Here theta equals to omega t. So the current function with respect to time equals to Im maximum current sin omega t for 0 to pi. 0 to pi. Omega t is lies between 0 to omega, that is equals to theta. So this is the current allows. For pi is less than or equals to omega t is less than or equals to 2 pi. Pi is less than or equals to theta is less than or equals to 2 omega. So I with respect to t equals to 0 will not allow the current. So will not allow the current. This is the one case. This is the another case. This is the first case. This is the second case. This is the allow, will not allow. Will not allow. So here Im is the maximum current. That maximum current Im equals to Vm upon Rf plus RL. Forward resistance, load resistance. Okay, this is the maximum current value. This is the maximum current value. Now we have to find the parameters. We have to find the parameters. First parameter is the DC value of current. DC value of current. The DC value of current formula equals to IDC. Already we know that the characteristics of rectifier 1 upon 2 pi integration 0 to 2 pi I of t dt. This is the function. The DC current, average current or DC current 1 upon 2 pi integration 0 to pi I of t equals to Im sin omega t plus 1 upon 2 pi integration pi to 2 pi I of t equals to 0. Already two cases. First I of t equals to sin omega t dt, that 0 to pi I of t equals to 0 pi of omega t of 2 pi. These are two conditions. This is the first condition of the Im sin omega t. Second condition is the 0. So the DC current value equals to 1 upon 2 pi integration 0 to pi. Here Im is the constant, Im integration 0 to pi and sin omega t dt, and also sin omega t dt here. So this is the 0. This is the 0. Further simplification, the DC current equals to Im upon 2 pi integration sin omega t equals to minus cos omega t. The boundaries are 0 to pi. So the DC current equals to minus Im upon 2 pi cos omega t, the boundary conditions 0 to pi. So this equation can be written as Im upon 2 pi cos pi minus cos 0 degrees. The DC current equals to minus Im upon 2 pi cos pi is the minus 1, cos 0 value minus 1. So further simplification, the DC current equals to minus Im upon 2 pi minus 1 minus 2. Okay. The DC current equals to 2 is the cancel, minus Im upon minus into minus plus Im upon pi. So the DC current equals to Im into 1 upon pi value 3.14. Okay. The DC current value equals to 1.34 1 upon 3.14. 1 upon 3.14 is the 0.318. This value is the 0.318 into maximum current. This is the DC current. This is the DC current. But already we know that Im value is the Im value equals to Vm upon forward resistance and load resistance. So the DC current equals to 0.318. Im value is the Vm upon Rf plus RL. Okay. If the load resistance is very high, so the load resistance much greater than forward resistance, so the forward resistance is 0. So the DC current equals to 0.318 Vm upon RL. This is the DC current value. This is the DC current value. Okay. Next parameter is the rectifier efficiency. Rectifier efficiency. The rectifier efficiency is the ratio. Rectifier efficiency is the ratio. What is the ratio? The rectifier ratio. The ratio is the eta. Eta equals to output power. That means DC power upon AC power. Okay, the rectifier efficiency is defined as the ratio of DC output power to the AC input power. DC output power the AC input power. But DC output power equals to I square M RL upon pi square. This is the formula. The DC output power equals to I square M, the maximum current square RL upon pi square. And also input AC power equals to I square M upon 4 into RL upon RF. These two are values of DC output power, AC input power. These two values are substituted in above equation. Then eta equals to pi square M RL upon pi square upon I square M upon 4 into RL plus RF. So this is the eta. This is the efficiency. So that equation can be written as eta equals to I square M RL. This is the pi square into 4 upon I square M into RL plus RF. In this equation I square M is the cancel. Remaining is the eta equals to 4 upon pi square into RL upon RL plus RF. So eta equals to 4 upon pi square. This equation can be written as RL upon RL, also 1 plus RF upon RL. Okay, this equation can be written as eta equals to 4 upon pi square. RL is the cancel. Remaining is the 1 upon 1 plus RF upon RL. Okay, so eta equals to 4 upon the pi square. 4 upon pi square value 3.14 to whole square upon 1 by 1 upon RF upon RL. Okay, eta equals to 4 upon 3.14 whole square equals to 0.406 into 1 upon 1 plus RF upon RL. Okay, in the percentage of eta equals to 40.6 upon 1 plus RF upon RL. Okay, if above equation, if RF upon RL is 0, the ratio between forward resistance and load resistance is 0, then the maximum value of efficiency. So the maximum value of efficiency equals to 40.6 upon 1 plus 0. The maximum value of efficiency equals to 40.6. So this is the maximum rectifier efficiency of off wave rectifier. Next parameter is the refill factor. Refill factor is the ratio. Refill factor is also ratio. It is the denoted by gamma. Gamma equals to the ratio of RMS value of AC component. RMS value of AC component, Vrms, upon the output component. That equals to the gamma root mean square voltage, that is the RMS value of AC component, that is the under root I square RMS minus I square DC upon IDC. This equation is also can be written as V square RMS minus V square DC upon VDC. So this equation can be written as gamma equals to the refill factor is equals to under root I RMS upon IDC whole square minus 1. This is the total refill factor. But we know that RMS current is the RMS current is the maximum current upon 2. IDC direct current, DC current is the IM upon pi. Already we know that IRMS equals to IM upon 2, IDC equals to IM upon pi. So these two equations are substituted in this equation, and gamma equals to under root IM upon 2 and IM upon pi whole square minus 1. Okay, so that equation can be written as gamma equals to under root I square m upon 4 into pi square upon I square m minus 1. So I square m is the cancel. Gamma equals to pi square 4 upon minus 1. Okay, so pi square upon 4 equals to gamma equals to pi square. Pi is the 3.14 whole square by 4 equals to 2.46 minus 1. So gamma equals to 2.46 minus 1 equals to 1.46. Gamma equals to root of 1.46 equals to 1.208. This is the greater than 1. From this expression it's clear that the amount of AC present in the output is this is the refill factor 1.208. So the off wave is not practically useful. The off wave practically useful in converting AC to DC. Okay, next parameter is the peak inverse voltage. Peak inverse voltage is rating of a diode. Peak inverse voltage rating of a diode determines its maximum permissible reverse bias without breakdown. The diode in half wave rectifier must be capable of standing a peak reverse voltage. So the peak inverse voltage is greater than or equal to maximum voltage. This is the peak inverse voltage.